Did you know that 98% of cat owners are making a deadly mistake every single day when feeding their cats? Imagine your cat, Luna, getting lazier and noticeably heavier, still dashing excitedly toward bowls of food scattered around the house. Behind that joy hides a serious threat to her health. Subscribe to our channel now and hit the bell so you don't miss what's coming next. This secret could save your cat's life. Today's journey will uncover 14 critical nutrition mistakes many cat owners make that unintentionally harm their cats. By the end, you'll know exactly how to restore Luna's health, from simple fixes to the warning signs you must not ignore. Don't miss it. Proper nutrition is the foundation of a cat's health. Yet many owners, out of love, feed too freely without realizing the consequences. The more you feed, the happier your cat will be is a common belief, but a seriously wrong one. In reality, the way you're feeding right now may be pushing your cat into a spiral of illness. Let's be frank, mistakes in food choice and feeding routines are a major reason cats lose both lifespan and quality of life. Today, we'll go through 14 mistakes using a clear format: metaphor, science, action, red flags. Each item is only a few lines long, but together they create a long-term shield for the kidneys, liver, heart, joints, and even your cat's expressive eyes. Get ready for truths veterinarians repeat all the time, but few people actually know. Mistake 1. Free feeding 24/7, the all-day buffet. You've turned the kitchen corner into a buffet that never closes. The kibble bowl is always full, Luna stops by, a little in the morning, a little at noon, a little before bed. In reality, about 60% of cats in the US are overweight or obese. In the wild, cats are built to hunt in small meals. Unlimited access disrupts that rhythm. A cat's body works on a natural, hungry, full cycle. When food is always available, the brain loses its satiety signals, insulin swings up and down, and the cat snacks all day without noticing. Over time, weight gain, a gut that never gets a rest, and you can't spot days when your cat eats less, an early illness sign. You think you're pampering her, but the endless buffet is like an escalator moving your cat from comfort to overweight to fatigue to digestive troubles with no exit. Luna might look happy, but that smile can hide risks for her heart and liver. Do this now. Switch to 2 to 4 meals per day. Put the bowl down for 10 to 15 minutes, then pick it up. Use a measuring cup or kitchen scale, adjust every 2 weeks based on weight and activity. Multi-cat home. Feed in separate places or rooms or times to prevent competition. Red flags or warning signs. Rapid weight gain, low activity, or suddenly skipping meals are time to adjust immediately. Mistake 2. Overfeeding. Just a little more. At each meal, you sprinkle one tiny extra scoop. Tiny, yet for a 3 to 5 kilogram body, that last drop overflows the cup. Today a scoop, tomorrow a scoop, the scale creeps up until Maya turns round like a ball. However loving it seems, overfeeding is a top cause of feline obesity. Cats are small. A few dozen extra kilocalories per day add up to thousands per month. Surplus calories don't disappear. They become visceral and subcutaneous fat. Fat isn't inert. It releases inflammatory hormones, deranges blood sugar, and stresses joints, heart, and liver. In overweight cats, suddenly eating less can trigger life-threatening hepatic lipidosis. Just one more spoon sounds loving, but each extra spoon can chip away at lifespan. Love with discipline, not impulse. Do this now. Measure, don't guess. Portion by weight and activity. Track body weight regularly. Match lifestyle. Indoor, low-activity cats need fewer calories than bag guidelines. Add wet food so your cat feels full on fewer calories. Increased play. 2 to 3 play sessions per day, 5 to 10 minutes each to burn energy safely. Red flags. Awkward movement, lower activity, or emerging joint disease are warnings. Mistake 3. Only feeding dry food. Dehydration in disguise. Tom's kibble bowl is a tidy little desert. The water bowl beside it sits still all day, like an untouched oasis. You think, he must not be thirsty. Cats evolved from arid region hunters. They get most water from prey, about 70 to 75% moisture. Kibble is only 5 to 10% water, while cats' thirst drive is lazy. The result is hidden thirst. Concentrated urine, crystals form more easily in the lower tract, and kidneys overwork. Over time, this leads to FLUTD, stones, cystitis, even chronic kidney disease. Some cats become constipated because the overall diet is too dry. Outwardly, fine. Inside, they're quietly thirsty. Dry only fits your schedule, but not your cat's kidneys. Do this now. Raise dietary moisture. Make greater than equal to 30 to 50% of intake wet or fresh. For example, 1 to 2 wet meals per day. Edible water. Mix 1 to 2 teaspoons warm water into pâté, optionally a little unsalted meat broth, no onion or garlic. Optimize water stations. 2 to 3 spots with clean water, wide, shallow bowls, whisker-friendly, ceramic or glass or stainless, away from food and litter, wash and refresh daily. Encourage drinking, fountains or a gentle trickle. Cats love moving water. Increase moisture gradually and monitor stool and litter habits to adjust. Red flags: very low water intake, straining, frequent small pees, vocalizing in the box, constant genital licking, peeing outside the box, dark or red urine, possible early kidney or urinary disease. See a vet promptly. Mistake 4: nutritionally incomplete food, high carbs, low quality. You open a fresh bag. It smells amazing. Lucas wolfs it down. You sigh in relief. Great, he likes it. But like a buttery cookie with little nutrition, aroma says nothing about quality. Yummy and cheap often comes from flavorings and low-cost carbs to create fake fullness. Cats are obligate carnivores. They need clearly named animal protein and adequate moisture. Too many carbs swing blood sugar and promote weight gain, while vague proteins, not clearly sourced, can lack essential amino acids. In short, good smell does not equal good body fuel. You're choosing the scent of a fun meal over a solid body foundation. Do this now. 30-second label check. Top 3 ingredients should be clearly named meats or fish, chicken, turkey, salmon, not generic. Must say complete and balanced per AAFCO or FEDIAF for the right life stage, kitten, adult, or senior. Avoid formulas led by carbs or with long lists of dyes or flavors. Prefer reputable manufacturers with nutrition transparency and quality testing. Balance the menu. Add wet or fresh for moisture. Keep treats less than 10% of daily calories. Recheck the body's response 2 to 4 weeks after changes: coat, stool, energy, weight. Red flags: dull coat, shedding, soft or foul stools, quick hunger after eating, weight gain with low activity, itching or skin inflammation, possible food sensitivity. Change formula and consult your vet. Mistake 5: giving cow's milk because cats love milk. You share a cup of fresh milk with Momo. She laps it adorably. Then her belly rumbles all day. Most adult cats lack enough lactase to digest lactose. Undigested lactose pulls water into the gut, causing gas, cramps, and diarrhea, upsetting the microbiome and causing dehydration. Full-fat, sweetened, or flavored milks are even riskier for sensitive cats. That nostalgic image suits our memories, not a cat's digestion. One cute moment can cost a day of discomfort. Do this now. Skip cow's milk for adult cats. If you must treat occasionally, choose lactose-free cat milk in tiny amounts, not daily. Boost moisture with wet food. Add 1 to 2 teaspoons warm water to pâté, or optionally a little unsalted meat broth, no onion or garlic. If you already gave milk, stop, monitor stool, ensure fresh water, keep meals bland and gentle. Red flags: vomiting, diarrhea after milk, or dry, sticky gums, especially dangerous in kittens. See a vet early to prevent severe dehydration. Mistake 6: feeding dog food, the wrong nutrition map. Your teammates Travis, cat, and Rocky, dog, share a feeding area. You run out of cat food and temporarily scoop Rocky's kibble for Travis. Like wearing a raincoat as sunshade. It works for a moment, but isn't made for the job. Dog food is designed for dogs. Lower protein, different amino profile, and it isn't required to include taurine as cat formulas are. Cats, as obligate carnivores, need taurine for heart and retina, arachidonic acid, which is animal omega-6, and preformed vitamin A, which is retinol. Dense animal protein to fuel a liver that's always making glucose. Dog food long-term equals muscle loss, declining night vision, cardiac strain, dull coat, and trace nutrient imbalances. Do this now. Don't mix species, separate feeding zones or times. Consider microchip feeders in multi-pet homes. Keep backups, extra cat kibble or wet on hand. If stuck, use plain cooked lean meat with no onion or garlic, no bones, for 1 to 2 meals. Then return to proper cat food. 30-second label check. It must say, complete and balanced for cats. Animal protein should lead the ingredient list. Red flags: fatigue, rapid breathing or dyspnea, poor night vision, weight loss, rough coat, picky eating, or unexpected heart issues. Vet check for heart, eye, and nutrition status. Mistake 7. Too much tuna or seafood, a favorite that anchors health down. You often treat Bear with canned tuna. He goes wild for it and snubs chicken, beef, pate. Every meal becomes an anchor, dragging the diet down to one thing: fish. Fish, especially tuna canned for humans, is not a complete cat diet. A fish-heavy routine can cause imbalanced or deficient micronutrients, which is a monotonous diet, leading to silent malnutrition. Mercury exposure from large fish if frequent. High PUFA without enough vitamin E, leading to steatitis, which is inflamed fat tissue. Painful to touch, lethargy, dull coat. Intense flavors that create scent addiction, worsening pickiness and malnutrition loops. Do this now. Treat fish as a flavor topper, not the backbone. Keep less than 10% of daily calories. If using fishy wet foods, choose complete and balanced cat formulas. Rotate proteins: chicken, turkey, beef, or duck for amino and micronutrient diversity. Wean off fish addiction. Mix new foods 75-25, 50-50, 25-75, each step 2 to 3 days, and warm slightly to boost aroma. Use puzzle feeders or scatter feeding to shift focus from fish smell to hunting play. Red flags: refusing normal food, weight loss, signs of toxicity such as dull coat, weakness or low activity, eating a lot but getting thinner, repeated vomiting, vet exam for nutrition and liver enzymes. Mistake 8. Raw fish or meat. Natural doesn't always mean safe. You plate fresh salmon in gleaming red meat for Felix. It looks pure and primal, but it can be a Pandora's box of invisible risks. Raw fish can contain thiaminase, which destroys vitamin B1, also called thiamine. Chronic deficiency equals ataxia, wobbliness, seizures, even life-threatening outcomes. Raw meat or fish may carry salmonella, listeria, campylobacter, and parasites. Infected cats can shed pathogens into your home. Litter box, bowls. DIY raw often misbalances calcium, phosphorus, taurine, and trace nutrients, leading to muscle loss, weak bones, heart and eye issues. Natural doesn't always mean safe. Balance and hygiene are the keys. Do this now. If you insist on raw, use commercial balanced raw diets processed for safety, like HPP, and labeled for cats. Better yet, lightly cook, steam, or quick sear to reduce microbial risk while keeping moisture. Avoid frequent raw fish. If feeding fish, cook it. Avoid large high mercury species and no bones. Food safety. Thaw in the fridge, 24 hours. Never leave out greater than 2 hours. Wash hands, bowls, boards immediately. Keep separate utensils. Disinfect surfaces. Not for kittens, seniors, sick cats, immunosuppressed cats, households with young kids, pregnant people, elders, or immunocompromised people. Transition diet slowly over 7 to 10 days. Monitor energy, Coat, stool, weight. Red flags. Heavy raw fish intake with neurological symptoms like seizures, vomiting or diarrhea with blood, fever or lethargy, dehydration, belly pain, wobbling, weight loss, poor coat. Stop and see a vet for GI, neurologic, or nutrition assessment.
Mistake 9. Table scraps. A loving bite that can bite back. Dinner smells amazing. Luke sits by your chair, eyes pleading. You break off just a tiny piece, a bit of meat with sauce. A few minutes of joy, then ripples of trouble spread. Human food is often salty, fatty, and spiced. Sauces may contain onion or garlic, toxic to cats, and high fat can inflame the pancreas in sensitive cats. Cooked bones splinter like glass, lodging in the throat, tearing the esophagus, perforating the gut. Just a bit teaches begging and displaces balanced meals. Do this now. Stop human foods, especially onion, garlic, pepper, chili, soy sauce, butter, high-fat cheese, sauces. Never cooked bones. Remove any tiny bone fragments before feeding meat. Want a reward? Use cat treats and keep them 10% of daily calories. Break the begging habit by feeding your cat 10 to 15 minutes before your meal. Use puzzle feeders. Teach go to your spot. For true variety, offer plain cooked lean meat, no seasoning, skin, fat, or bones, rarely, not daily. Red flags. Gagging, drooling, pawing at the mouth, suspect bone. Vomiting, belly pain, hunched posture, diarrhea after fatty meals, possible pancreatitis. Black, tarry stool, melena, possible GI bleeding from bone shards. Lethargy, rapid breathing, pale gums days after onion garlic exposure, hemolytic anemia. Seek emergency care. Oversupplementation. Vitamins aren't magic. You heard about calcium, taurine, vitamins, so you bought bottles for Toby. Fish oil, calcium, multivitamin, taurine, probiotics. Each seems like a life preserver, but on a small body, too many become 10 heavy vests. Complete and balanced foods already contain calibrated micronutrients. Random add-ons can. Excess vitamin A leads to neck pain, stiffness, joint issues, bone changes, especially with a lot of liver and vitamin A. Excess vitamin D or calcium leads to high blood calcium, kidney stones, arrhythmias, soft tissue calcification. Too much fish oil leads to diarrhea, vomiting, possible pancreatitis in sensitive cats. Stacking multiple fortified products leads to hidden micronutrient overload. Taurine is essential, but extra won't turn Toby into super cat if the diet is adequate. It just drains your wallet. Do this now. Prioritize balanced diets, AAXCO or FEEDI-AIF. Supplement only under veterinary guidance with clear dose, purpose, and duration. Don't do the yourself supplement without vet's advice. Keep a reaction journal. Stool, coat, energy, weight, before and after photos. Stop at once if anything seems off, and review your doses and interactions with your vet. Red flags: neck stiffness, pain, limping, possible hypervitaminosis A, ongoing vomiting, diarrhea, belly pain, lethargy, fish oil excess or pancreatitis, increased thirst, urination, weakness, poor appetite, hypercalcemia, or vitamin D. Seek a vet for labs and adjustments. Mistake 11. Ignoring special needs, one key can't open every door. Senior Mickey eats less, yet you keep one size fits all food for every cat. Things seem fine, until one door to health no longer opens smoothly. Each cat differs. Seniors often need fewer calories. Kidney stone cats need therapeutic diets. Allergic cats need special formulas. Wrong diets accelerate disease. For example, chronic kidney disease benefits from lower sodium meals to reduce the kidney strain. Out of love, you keep the old routine, unaware it may be a slow poison for Mickey. The right diet is the truest name of love, neither too much nor too little. Do this now. Schedule regular checkups and get tailored diet advice from your vet. Choose foods for the life stage, kitten, adult, or senior, and medical needs if present. Multi-cat homes separate feeding spots or times so each cat gets its proper formula. Consider microchip feeders. Red flags: disease-specific signs, so increased drinking, urination, kidneys, skin issues, food allergy. Any of these, go to the vet for labs and a diet plan.
Mistake 12. Sudden food switches, flipping a gut chaos switch overnight. Yesterday, food A. Today, food B, 100%. Like replacing the entire factory crew with one bitten press. The line hasn't trained and chaos begins. Cats' stomachs are sensitive to change. Abrupt switches cause vomiting or diarrhea and food aversion. One sniff and they'll refuse later, making future changes harder. Very rich or completely unfamiliar formulas can inflame the pancreas in sensitive cats. You tried to delight Kitty, but caused confusion and discomfort. Do this now. Transition over 7 to 10 days, gradually increase the new foods ratio. Change one variable at a time, brand or protein first. Keep texture, dry versus wet, steady initially. Boost palatability safely. Warm wet food slightly. Add 1 to 2 teaspoons of warm water, a few tablespoons of unsalted broth as a topper. For picky cats, start with the same protein, chicken to chicken, when changing brands, then rotate to turkey, fish, or beef later. Red flags: persistent vomiting or diarrhea, greater than 24 hours off food, lethargy, belly pain, fever, bloody stool. Stop the switch and see your vet. Feeding forbidden foods: onions, chocolate, grapes, sugar. You mix a pinch of minced garlic into pâté for flavor, then give Oscar a sweet piece of chocolate, then toss in a raisin for fun, like handing out candy-coated knives. Many human foods are toxic to cats. Onions and garlic damage red blood cells. Chocolate's theobromine harms the heart and nervous system. Raisins can cause kidney failure. With a body weighing only a few kilograms, the safety margin is narrow. Don't let Oscar slip. Do this now. Keep these out of reach. Onions and garlic, including powders, broths, and sauces, cause hemolytic anemia. Signs can appear 1 to 5 days later. Chocolate, coffee, tea, all forms stimulate heart and brain, leading to restlessness, rapid heart rate, tremors, and seizures. Grapes and raisins, mechanism unclear, but can cause acute kidney failure. Even a few can be dangerous in some cats. Xylitol, sugar-free gums, syrups, and candies, toothpaste, causes acute hypoglycemia and liver injury. Alcohol raw yeast dough, ferment to ethanol and gas, leading to alcohol poisoning and dangerous bloat. Red flags: severe vomiting, bloody diarrhea, breathing difficulty after suspected ingestion. Seek emergency veterinary care immediately. Mistake 14. Too many treats. Every time Milo behaves, you hit the treat button. Each tiny bite is like a firework, bright for a second, but the smoke lingers for hours in the stomach, liver, and on the scale. Treats are rewards, not meals. Nutritionists recommend treats make up no more than 10% of daily calories. Too many add excess calories, promoting weight gain and increasing risks like diabetes or pancreatitis in sensitive cats. They're often low nutrient and can displace balanced meals. Each treat can be a short hug for your cat, but overuse trades away the long hugs measured in years. Do this now. Keep treats at 5 to 10% of daily calories. If you overtreat, subtract from main meals. Choose better treats: low starch, no sugar, no salt, meat forward. Swap some treat calories for play, or use regular food as training rewards. Red flags: constant treat begging, skipping main meals, or uncontrollable weight gain. If you see these, cut treats, rebalance portions, and monitor for 2 to 4 weeks. To understand why the mistakes above are dangerous, remember, cats are obligate carnivores. They need high protein, primarily from meat. Animal flesh supplies essential amino acids such as taurine and arginine, nutrients cats cannot synthesize sufficiently and must obtain from food. A taurine deficiency can lead to blindness and heart failure. A lack of arginine can trigger rapid ammonia toxicity. Cats also have limited enzymes for digesting starch compared with omnivores. While they can convert some substrates into glucose, carbohydrates in a natural feline diet are very low, typically under about 10% of calories. A cat's liver is constantly generating glucose from protein and fat. It isn't designed to handle diets rich in sugars and starches. That's why high-carb feeding pushes blood sugar up, promotes insulin resistance, and raises the risk of diabetes and obesity. On water, cats have a naturally low thirst drive because their ancestors consumed prey that contained a lot of moisture. Wet food usually provides adequate hydration, whereas dry-only diets often lead to a quiet, ongoing water deficit. Even mild but persistent dehydration increases the risk of kidney problems and urinary blockage. Bottom line, a cat's biology demands animal protein, animal fat, and high moisture. Each mistake, too many carbs, too little water, or poor quality protein, forces the body to work against its design and piles up disease risk over time. Myth: my cat looks fine, so I don't need to change anything. Reality: many diseases progress silently before obvious signs appear. For example, bladder stones, diabetes. A chubby, well-fed cat isn't necessarily healthy. Myth: plenty of fresh water is enough. Reality: cats may drink only about 50 to 100 milliliters a day, often not enough. Help them hydrate by offering moving water, fountains, and increasing wet food. Myth: kibble is so convenient, so using it forever is fine. Reality: dry-only feeding doesn't provide the moisture or the protein quality cats need. Myth: thin means poor appetite, fat means healthy. Reality: both underweight and overweight are abnormal. Track your cat's ideal weight and adjust accordingly. Fix-it checklist: do these now. Measure portions precisely, feed on a schedule, and don't leave food everywhere. Add wet food to boost water intake and quality protein. Cut sugars and carbs, read ingredients, and favor meat and animal organs. Limit treats and human food. Treats less than 10% of daily calories, and any human food must be safe for cats. Keep clean, fresh water available at all times. Consider a fountain. Reevaluate the diet regularly by age, weight, and any medical conditions with your veterinarian's guidance. Book routine health checkups. If you haven't yet, plan one now.
Luna, Tom, Maya, and Travis may sound like ordinary names, but behind each one are countless beloved feline lives. Their lives can be transformed if the humans who love them dare to change how they feed. The science we've shared in this video isn't just advice. It's a call to act today. Don't let these 14 mistakes, or the many unmentioned ones, steal precious time from your pet. Every small change you make to your cat's diet is a priceless gift of love. Tell us in the comments, what will you change first in your feeding routine? Don't forget to like this video and share it with the cat-loving community so more owners can wake up to these truths. Together, we can build a smarter cat care community and help Luna and your own cat live healthier. Stay tuned for our next videos for more practical cat care knowledge. Act today so that love never harms your four-legged friend. A gentle reminder, our team works alongside a veterinarian. If your Royal Highness shows unusual signs or concerning symptoms, leave a comment below. We'll review and support you as soon as possible. If it's an emergency, please take your cat to a clinic immediately.